I'm Ken Lashley here watching Who Dat Comics. Who Dat?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let me show this real quick. Get on here real quick. So I picked the slab out. Where is that? Let's look here. If we have a total sellout, we have a total sellout. This is going to be given away to one of the people who make a purchase. Ironheart 1 in 50, Jim Bartell, NSCGC 98. So if we have a total sellout, that slab is going to one of the people who make the purchases. So you don't need to see me. Let's present. Let's get this party started. Let's watch these books close, baby. Let's watch them close. Watch these books close. Watch them close. All right, let's refresh. Let's refresh. All right, we're down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. So we'll find out if we're giving away the book when that Fantastic Four right here, when this one comes up, because it has no bids. If that one closes with no bids, we don't give away the book. So far, we're good all the way up to this book right here, the Fantastic Four 584 ratio variant. I believe it's a 1 in 15 or a 1 in 25. Art Adams sign Fantastic Four book. And then if that one does get a bid, but we have these two waiting in the wings that have no bids as well. So these books here, those are, we got like, I would say, let me see how many books is in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 books in a row that have no bids, I repeat, 0 bids. That if we don't get a bid, it's going to be over, man. It's going to be over. Appreciate everybody checking us out, hanging out right now. Good luck to anybody. Less than a minute left. We got $44 for the Century issue 1. Century issue 1. It is probably a 9.4. Just to let people know, it is a 9.4 at least. We're going to see if we can get it closed out. Can we get halfway there? Can we get halfway there? Can we reach 50? I don't know. I think it died out, man. I hate to say, I think it died out like a few days ago. I say a few days ago because I think it got up to 44 like yesterday. But I don't know if we're going to get any more bids. That's a $300+ book in a 9.8. 300 plus. That is crazy. We can't even get to $50. So we're closing it out. Appreciate everybody good luck to everybody. You share this with some of the groups. That closed at 44. Didn't get any more action on that one. That was a disappointment. I'll share this with a few buddies of mine. Share this with a few groups. So we got the Strange Tales 180. Strange Tales 180. That is probably a 7.0 signed by Starlin. That one got up to, I would say, let's see what a 7.0 kind of goes for. 7.0 is $109. $109. That's kind of where we're at on that one. But that has a few seconds left. First book was a disappointment, but let's see if we can close out some more and get some little action at the end. This one I'm surprised hadn't reached even $40 because that's triple signed. This one should be like $40 because it's signed by Chris Claremont. That's closed at 41. And what sucks about this, and I know they watch my stuff, I didn't get any promotion by my own for my auction. It kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. They've been promoting other stuff that's going on, but those things actually, like the select auction has like, I think a few more days. And but yeah, I didn't get any promotion on my auction. 0, so it's something I probably got to think about in the future. Because promotions does help. Emails help out. So that one in at 26, that was another disappointment. So far, we're on a disappointing train. I actually sent a text message to, let's see. Let's see if these other stuff. So these are not getting any bids. So this was very disappointing because this is probably a 7-0. This is probably a 7-0. And yeah. So the marble team up is triple sign. That's at $29. That's at $29. Triple sign by Claus Jansen, Bob McLeod, and Chris Claremont. I actually just text one of the guys from Shortboxed. Basically said, "Hey, auction is ending. A little disappointment. Didn't get any push notifications or anything." So I'm not gonna hide my disappointment. I mean, the more I sell, the more they get. So we got some. Probably that Scott Snyder book doesn't have, and that's a combo pack. So, but let's go. This one has a few more seconds left. Surprised the Bartman's only at $20. It should be way higher than that. So let's see how this closes out. Appreciate anybody who's watching. Thank you guys for watching. That ended at 29. Very disappointed in that one because that one's probably a 9.6. That one's probably a 9.6 after you press it. So we're gonna scroll down. These Simpsons ones. Let's see. Those all have bids on that. So that's crazy though. This is a $100 book in my opinion. Sign. This did what I think this could have did a little bit better, but that did well. This was a big disappointment. Roy Thomas's signature. Triple sign, a big disappointment. I would say 3 out of 4 are disappointments. But we'll see if we can get everything closed out and give away that book. Like I said, we'll give away that CGC slab to one of the people who win. This got to prove that you win. Everything has to close out, meaning that all the payments have to be received. And once that happens, that closes at 20. Another disappointment. Bartman. Let me see what Bartman actually sells for on eBay. Let's see what this sells for. Did it look like Batman? No, why did it look like Bartman? That's what I'm trying to see what Bartman. Yeah, this is sheesh. Bartman's over $100 book. Bartman's over $100 book that I'm seeing. See what's sold. So. Find it on. Hey, there you look up Bartman. It shows you Batman. So that one's gonna close at 21. Looks like somebody's gonna take that down. The Radioactive Man. All right, let's see. We got the Radioactive Man is at 27. She left some over there.
That's hers. I want them. I don't want to touch what everybody else touches.
I didn't touch those. I'm eating these.
You got this one?
We got $28 for the first appearance of Colleen Wing. Signed by Jim Starlin. About a mid-grade. That one's more like a 5.56. Yeah. So let's see, that ends. Nothing got any last second bids. I'll have to say that nothing so far. We had 8 books closed and nothing has gotten last second bids. We did end up getting a bid for the Fantastic Four 551, signed by Art Adams. So this one has a minute and 40 seconds to get a bid, or we will not be giving away. We will not be giving away this that CGC 98. And I do have the Greg Land, a 1 in 25 ASM 47. So a couple of ratios with and then down here we got more books. Triple sign, that is that's all I would say. That is, and then stuff, everything at the bottom has. So I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it with the giving away the slab, because we have like a minute left. Oh, that one got 21. I'm surprised. That was a 1 in 25 Hulk. That was surprising. So we got 40 seconds to see if this slab will be given away. We got 40 seconds, 30 seconds. It still has no bids. Look like we won't be giving away the slab. Oh no. Oh no. That's live. Will we keep the party going? Because this one has a bid. Will we keep the party going? Art Adams, Fantastic Four. I don't think so. Look like it's going to close with no bids. Oh, it has a bid. The game is still going on. Like I said, once everything closes, all the books are paid for. Everything clears, because I've had a couple of auctions recently that people bid on something and didn't pay, so they end up letting it loose back to me to resell. So everything clears. And I'll give people time. I'll give people to the rest of today and tomorrow to confirm that they bid on something on Instagram. And once you do that, I'll put your name on a list. If you're the only person that DMs you, you're going to get the book automatically. So, and you can tell me if you want me to hold it, and so you can buy something else for free shipping, because I can't ship these together since these are raw books. But just let me know, But we're got a minute left for this ASM 47, 1 in 25 ASM 47, I believe, of Greg Land, signed by Greg Land. So we got no bids on this book. Nice signature with the paint pen. So let's see if we can close it out with a bid. We got 40 seconds left. We still have a lot of books that don't have a bid, like this Tony Daniel. So 30 seconds left. We got pretty close. I have to say we got pretty close, because we cleared 2 rows, almost clearing a second. We'll see if we can close this out. With all a total sellout, that would be amazing. That's why I want to give away that slab. But if we don't close it out, so let's see if we get a bid in the last seconds to get the slab. Oh, people with these last second bids. People with these last second bids. I think this row is almost all good besides this book here, the Tony Daniel. This is the Tony Daniel digital code copy. This is probably a 9.4. It has like one little spine ding here. But that's still a great book. We'll see if that one will get a bid. Everything else has current or have bids. Like I said, and just to let people know, nothing has had any competition. Nothing has had any competition. So, and this is going to be the trouble roll, I think, more so, because this is double sign. This will let people know this is double signed by Tony Daniel and Scott Snyder. So this is double sign, has no bids. This is a 1 in 100. Has no bids, and it's signed by Rose Besh. This is going to be the tough road, but this is Mr. Terrific's second print, signed by J.G. Jones and amongst others. So that Superman close. Oh, that one actually had a little fight. That was like the first book to have a little fight, huh? That was the first book to have a little fight competition. But we'll see. We got a minute and 30 seconds to get a bid on this Tony Daniel combo pack. This one, that had a little competition. This one should definitely get a little competition. It's only $28. This is the first appearance and a cameo of the Court of Owls. And it's signed by Snyder, Capullo, and Galapian. And it's a 9698 candidate. I'm just saying. So, but we'll see if we're gonna keep the party going. Like I said, if we I think we'd have to. That last row is gonna be tough, but it has a couple of books that should easily get a bid, like this one. This one actually doesn't have a bid. That's signed by Bob McLeod. But we got 50 seconds left. We made it pretty far, so we might be giving away the SLAB. I can lie. If I get these two rows, I'll feel a little confident that SLAB's gonna be given away. We get those 2 rows, but I'm sorry, moving the thing around too much. But this is the next book. Oh, that got up to 26. This is the next book, signed by Tony Daniel. A lot of stuff has been getting like the last 5 seconds. So we'll see if that close it out. Oh, it closed. We're not giving away the SLAB. We are not giving away the SLAB. Nobody picked up the Tony Daniel. I wasn't paying attention for the last few seconds, but SLAB is a no-go. The SLAB is a no-go, man. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm surprised that still stayed at 27. That is triple sign. That is crazy. That stayed at 28. And it's triple sign and it's a 1 in 25. That is insane. All right, this one's sold. This is a newsstand sold by Bob McLeod. I was gonna get Shooter, but he didn't show up. So we'll watch that last 30 seconds, but we're out of the game. We're out of the game of giveaways for the SLAB. We're out of the, but this is actually a really cool book. I think it's a key as well. It's a newsstand. Has 16 seconds left. Bob McLeod. I'll probably do something with these signed books on the auction on YouTube. But I actually wanted to give away that SLAB. But let's look at these, since that one I know is not going to sell in the last 20 seconds. This one has a minute left. This is 3-time signed. This is signed by DeFalco, Ralph Macchio, and Bob McLeod. So we got triple signed newsstand copy It's only at $20. This is also a triple sign. This is a high grade copy. First, was it? What's his name? As the cap. So that's triple sign Al Milgram and all those guys. So let's see if we can get a little bit action, on those two books that are triple sign. I don't see it happening because of that Batman 1 in 25 didn't get any. It's going to be hard to get some action on. But I mean, how things have people been bidding? Honestly, if you bid 21, you're probably going to win. So that's actually really good. I can tell you the signatures alone cost more than $20. I think $21. Somebody's going to win that for 21. You can do that with this one as well. That's was it first appearance of what's his name? Let's see, keynotes. John Walker becomes U.S. agent. That's what happened. John Walker becomes U.S. agent. Triple sign. Like I said, $21 will probably take it. I've noticed that nobody has put like a max bid of like 25 or something. So $21 most likely will take it if somebody's interested. We were so far two away from getting this, probably close to a complete shutout. Like I said, got this double sign right here. This is a high ratio. So it looks like nobody wants John Walker becomes 21. He took it. I told you. $21. That's all you had to do. Now this is actually a really cool book, Lady Deadpool. It's a high grade 9.6 plus, signed by Greg Land on the pizza. So yeah, that was one I was actually contemplating sending in. Check it on. What's the wrong thing? Went to the auction. But I can tell you everything so far. If you have something you're interested in, I mean, I know we're at the last final countdown, but if there's anything you're interested in, you can win it for 21. You can win it for $1 more. Nobody has put in, So if somebody won this one, I would, well, I think they did it with this too. But like I said, all of these books. Double sign, Snyder and Tony Daniel. Double sign. First appearance of the Robin King. I'm going to see if that will close out. See, that's at $20. That's $20 in signatures. And that didn't close, so that's okay. If that didn't close, these two won't. Maybe somebody will snipe the 1 in 100 signed by Rose Besh at $20. We'll see. Let's refresh. Give it a little refresh because those books will pop up at the top. So everything so far, I mean, I'm happy stuff sold, but everything besides probably the Strange Tales 180. Every book, this one was a huge disappointment when you look up that book. This was a huge disappointment. But everything besides, I'll say maybe these Art Adams weren't disappointments. I might have made $2. But everything I would say so far was a disappointment. It sucks, but that is the reality. So that closed. So Mr. Terrific. Hopefully, if issue 1 closes, it'll be funny. But you see, issue 1, Mr. Terrific. Let's see. Put together. It didn't close. Let's see. This single that didn't close. Issue one is probably not going to close, so let's just get that together. So issue 2 didn't close. We'll put that cap. Issue 1, put it here. Let's see what else. That one didn't close, so yeah, I'll put that one together with those. All right, so these are good. There's that. All right. So here's the bottle here to be sold on the Sunday auction. Let's see. So, all right, that's it, peoples. I appreciate everybody watching. Let's stop the stream. All right, I'm going back to the hunt. Appreciate you guys checking it out. We didn't give away. Didn't give away the slab. It's okay. Maybe next time. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. The Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.